And we're back after a week hiatus, man. There's a time for the holidays, spend some time with family. How you doing,
So
going, man?
I was going pretty good. Pretty good Christmas. Definitely spent a different kind of year for holidays. It's actually the first year that I've had a girlfriend during the holidays.
Finally, you find a woman that you can kiss on the mistletoe instead of a man.
Yeah.
I mean, with Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Sorry, man. Rules and
Yeah,
rules,
Mike
man.
moved away, so I had to find somebody else, you know?
The rules are rules. You go on the mistletoe with Mike. Mike, hey, look up. Hey, Nate, it doesn't count if you hold the mistletoe.
What do you mean?
No, rules and rules, man. Well, that's good. First time adult life or
Just overall, yeah. I've been in relationships before, just not in the holidays.
yeah, I had that happen during college. I had like a girlfriend, and then like December, break up.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That
Ah, it plays out like that, man. Hey, thank you. You saved me some money.
Oh, exactly.
It's
There's
like
less gifts
shit.
to have to buy.
Yeah, shit. I wish you'd have told me that. I already got your shit. Well, I guess I'll wear it. Well,
No.
yeah, man.
So,
Yeah, but that's good. I
yep.
wasn't.
It was good. It was good. Uh, yeah, I meant a lot more, like different places to go for Christmas. I went to her parents' house for Christmas Eve. I went to her grandmother's house Christmas Day. Then I went to my brother's place Christmas Day. So it was a full couple days there.
Yeah, rotation.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. Yeah, we had to do like at Christmas Eve. We went to my in-laws, and Christmas Day they came over for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then this weekend, we went to my sister's house for my side of the family. Got together. We ordered pizza instead of cooking.
Nice,
Pizza,
nice.
wings, and we have other chips and other stuff like dip that we make. And of course, we had a dessert bar. We had brownies, so you can make blondie with ice cream. We also had they have like peppermint, like marshmallows, stuff like that. My mom loves
Mm-hmm.
marshmallows, so we have that in there. But it was good. With the little ones, they enjoy that. They get to see each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. I feel like that's a big thing for the little ones, especially.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's different whenever you get a little one because you have like that spirit back again, the Christmas spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like just had like all the people like, ah man, here go Christmas. And then you always have somebody that hates Christmas because they have to buy stuff. And then like they want to
True.
procrastinate the last minute
Yeah.
with decorations just because of that. Same reason.
Yep.
Sorry, man. I enjoy Christmas.
Yeah.
But last time we had like a Christmas episode. One thing I didn't talk about was do you remember like your favorite gift that you give to somebody?
I gave to somebody. Hey, I mean, given some decent ones to my parents. I mean, we kind of like all the brothers and sisters got together for that.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. Gave my parents a Roomba, which they really liked. That was a pretty
Yeah,
good one.
make it
Uh,
easier.
yeah, exactly. I don't know. That might be one of the better ones that we've got. But
It's practical.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
One. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just I don't know. I like the gifts that kind of make somebody's life easier, you
Yeah.
know. But anyway,
Um. Yeah, those things like I remember my wife's friend. They had a Roomba and they had a freaking dog. The dog shit in the house, and the Roomba
oh,
got all over it,
oh no.
all over the damn house.
Well,
Like that's all like disclaimer. You have to be careful with. That's,
does not clean up that well.
oh no, then you have to clean the Roomba too.
Smears it everywhere. Oh my
Oh yeah,
gosh. I can only imagine.
it's a nightmare. But one of my favorite gifts was like when I was in sixth grade. I remember there's this guy. I was in my classroom and he made like over there in Panama they have like I guess like a program for like kids that are like on the privilege in which
Hmm.
like they are like got limited income. They have like they give me like I think it's like a 5 pound like cornmeal for like for you to eat like they send you home. Hey, remember he and his brother they always have a during lunchtime. Him and his brother will go like behind the school and they have back there because instead of like getting lunch from the school, they have a sandwiches in a grocery bag. So they open it, and they're like the parents that made it for them, and they used to like it was a butter sandwich. And
Really?
yeah, that's like how like poor they were. They all share it. Before Christmas came around, and usually over there in Panama, that you have like a saving. So every Monday, you go to your teacher, you want to put money in your savings. You like put a quarter and stuff like that. And at the end of the year, they like the with that bank account, you can get draw your savings in there. You can do like whatever you want with it. So
Mhm.
I got him a pair of sunglasses for him. Oh shit, I'm getting sunglasses. Dude, I gave him that guy because he was like a Secret Santa. I gave the kid the sunglasses. He was happy as hell. It's like he felt like
That's
the
awesome.
Terminator. He's like, fuck yeah. He was like showing up everybody. Is cool. My name is Francisco Guzman. Like I looked him up on Facebook recently. Oh shit. Yeah, I
Oh,
sent my
is it?
friend. Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
cool.
said, yeah, because I mean, like that's one of like my favorite gifts, like giving out like somebody.
I
Just
bet.
happy
Yeah.
as hell, man.
Yeah. Something. Yeah. Probably never got anything like that before. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was happy as hell. Like fuck yeah, they wearing like sunglasses. He go to the bathroom wearing sunglasses, like bro. But yeah, man, like giving it feels nice. Like yeah,
Hmm.
during Christmas, um, I like getting stuff, but like giving like it feels nice. Like
Yeah.
you know, get stuff like that. And
Hmm.
then are you I don't know about you, I'm terrible when it comes to gifts because like I wanna give somebody something, it's like really good, and I wanna tell them, hey, dude, can I give you the gift? Can I give you the gift? Like, no, man, you have to wait. Like, dude, I wanna tell you what it is.
That's funny. My girlfriend's like that for sure.
Yeah. What? Like, can I give it to you? Yeah. And then of course I have like one gift that was delayed. I ordered it, but it's, like it's customized, and I
Hmm.
didn't read the review of the web page I want to order from. I was like, ah, damn it. And then, well, one of them was I got it from Etsy, but and it's one of those that I order ahead. Yeah, I forgot that order. I was like, oh shit, I had to look for the tracking number, see when it's coming. Because
Mm.
it was coming through the mail. It's like it actually was that day. But then I had another one that is not here yet. It's a picture that
Oh,
we
okay.
it's a picture that of us, my wife and my daughters and I. But I made it a painting out of it, like a canvas of it.
Yeah.
It's still our last name is on it, but it's not gonna be here till later, like the third.
Oh,
Man.
yeah. That's cool.
Yeah,
That'll be pretty nice, I think.
yeah. And then look at the reviews, like it has an F on the best, BBB,
And it's
Better
what?
Business Bureau, best, what's it called, Better Business Bureau.
Oh,
The
okay.
business itself has an F for the grade. I was like,
Oh, no.
if I just read this shit before I ordered it, I'll never get my money back. I paid
Dang.
pay over $100 for a fucking Dropbox picture they sent me, and they just took it out after they sent it. Like, damn it.
Dang.
Well, yeah, but hopefully be here on Friday.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like super pixelated or something.
No,
Something
right?
crazy.
I don't know if you've seen those, like the pictures of people, of their people, the loved ones that pass away, and then like, for example, like they do like a loved one. It's an old picture. They do a painting of the person that passed away with the little one that was born. So it looked like the person that passed away is holding their baby that I just born.
Oh,
Well, 'cause they have like those. I don't know if you've seen the advertising for those.
I
It's
have.
one of those websites. It's,
That's
ah,
cool.
man.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is that
Wait,
like
not,
AI or something? Or is that just like,
no, they have like, because it's not AI, because they have like, artists, they just like get together and just like get one of them, and they just send them a picture, and they just make a template of what you want them to draw. Okay, they ask you how many people are in the picture, and they're like, how do you want it done, the
Mhm.
picture, and they'll just paint it for you. They have like an artist do it for you.
Okay. Huh.
It's kind of like a freelance, I guess.
Hmm.
So like to keep people like in business and stuff. But like I take consideration how long it will take for him like, to do
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
painting itself. I mean,
Oh,
it's
that makes
four
sense.
four faces.
Right. Yeah.
Like damn it, should have ordered earlier.
But sometimes you just don't see it early enough, you know?
No, the vision wasn't there.
Exactly.
It just dawned on you. Don't yeah, man. And so we're here to talk about New Year's. But before that, we go to New Year's. Yeah, like try to talk about reflecting the past year. Like, what are your major highlights or challenges this past year?
Ooh, major highlights and challenges. I feel like most of the growth has been with my job, but really, like, as far as competing, I haven't done a whole lot of competing for jiu-jitsu. Uh, I did meet my girlfriend at the beginning of the year, so there is definitely that. That's a highlight.
Yeah,
Wow. Now that I'm thinking back, this it's not popping out. I don't know. What are some of yours?
yeah, I agree with you. Like at work, like he's like, well, at work they have us doing this like individual like development plan and stuff like that. And then like the years go so fast, and you're like trying like get stuck to routine and like trying to like get everything like go so like fast paced and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I have a trouble celebrating small wins, so but that's like when you get there, they like this happened, this happened. The highlights, like man, like it's hard to like tabulate all of them
Yeah.
at the end of the year. But like as far as highlights, I only one like you got more competition than me, but feel like I kind of gotten better. Uh, blowing like sequels and things like that. I need help with my stand up, even though like I'm pretty decent like wrestler,
Hmm.
defense wise, but like for my attacks, I feel like they are there, but I'm not firing like
Okay.
I want to. Like the timing is not there
Yeah.
for different stuff. And also, like some of the people I go against, they'll have like a stand up like that, and like it's hard to like you like to see what like this like during this time of the year was better than later on the year because they have different partners. And it's hard, and then like I go with other people, and it feels too easy sometimes with some people. So like,
Yeah.
how like am I getting better, or am I like the people that I'm going against not that good? But also, I call like people that are color belts in which I'm doing better than them. Like they're getting
Hmm.
like good move, like my sequences are there. Like it feels like I'm getting better, but I don't like celebrate wins like that. They just
Yeah.
another move, like they just like they're good here, next to the next one.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell which one like would that be considered a win.
Right. That's yeah, definitely. Mike and I actually talked about that a fair amount previous years. Is yeah, it's really easy to not let yourself celebrate even something that's like an obvious win, like took first in the tournament or something like that. It's really easy to always like the people weren't that good, or they had to go more rounds than I did, so they were just tired. But yeah, it is important to celebrate those small things. It's just really easy to not do that. I don't know. I've found anyway.
Something I found recently that I'm feeling them better is feeling people's weight distribution while rolling with them.
Hmm.
That I'm able to like they go one way and they go against me, and I'm able to like sweep or do something that
Yeah.
like able like to roll change the position like a lot easier than me forcing
Right.
against them. Like
Hmm.
for example, whenever we were I was going against the guy, even for the foot, the heel for a full lock, and I was able to reverse it immediately. As soon as I got the
Hmm.
foot, boom, I was able to sweep him again on top of him and stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
something I feel I got him better as far as like not getting stuck is having somebody stuck in my guard and just
Hmm.
hold there for no reason, like for the sake of being in my guard,
Hmm.
be able to sweep better or be able to like get out of that position.
Yeah. I think that's improved for me as well as setups. I think like
Mhm.
doing things to get a reaction instead of like just bulldozing forward and trying to get the thing I'm looking for, is trying to get them to react to give it to me a little bit
Is it
easier. Like,
that be
uh,
so much target fixated?
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, less fixated on me doing the exact thing that I need to do and more
Mhm.
focused on like, what can I do to make them go to this position for me?
Mhm.
I feel like that's especially with like, like when I go to north south, sometimes like I'll pin one arm with a shin, but I've learned how to do it in a way that they tend to like to bring the other arm up, and then of course then they're exposing themselves to arm bars, kimuras, all that. So I feel like that's definitely something I've been working on. It's been clicking a little bit more than it has in the past.
The sequence that I have recently was this weekend. I like to go split guard because my legs are so short. I can close my legs like one of some people. So I like to go split guard, going to a arm bar or a udigatami or like straight arm lock.
Yeah.
And then from there, if I'm able right there, almost like size. It's not so much side scissor, but my feet on their hips. And then just like once I put the head, I've never been like an arm lock guy.
Yeah.
But lately I just be doing a lot of arm locks because I always go for chokes. People were getting tired. It's like, oh, it's because you're too heavy and you like, they don't want to like keep going the rest. Like, okay, I'm gonna go for arms now.
Yeah.
So practice that way. I get better at my arm locks. And from there, once I get the arms out of the way, I'll be able to attack the neck.
Yeah. Yeah. Once they're defending their own arms, they don't watch the neck as well. Yeah.
The next was that. So I was working on that position. I went for the straight split guard, go straight arm block. Then from there, they usually try to break this guy was going the arm over my head. So from there, I went for a gift wrap around his back because he put his arm across because he didn't want to get his arm stuck. So I went gift wrap. He's driving towards me. I was able to get a sweep from there from the ground because he was pushing towards me. I got the arm in the gift wrap and elevate on the other side. Just sweep from there.
No, that makes sense.
And then from there, you just go to the back because you have the gift wrap.
Right. That's good. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like that is obviously knowing the moves is one thing, but I feel like the really good guys and the higher belts, that's typically what they're doing is they're just making people react, just seeing how they react and then taking the opportunities that are given.
Yeah.
That's how it feels with like Matt Leonard a lot. I felt like he just waits for me to do something and he just knows the counter. It's not like he's putting in a lot of work for it.
He puts you in the booby trap.
Yep.
And whichever one he wants to like get you in, he pulls you in.
Yep.
And what is that called when they're fishing? They're like fishing, like barrel fishing.
What's that?
They're like barrel fishing, in which they do like a bottle, and they have like a line on the bottle, or like water bottle, it's empty. And you just throw it there, and whenever you see like it's moving, just pull that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it feels like. It's catching one of those is going to catch it. Like a mind sweep. And it's hard. Like you have like be able to go to somebody like that feels good. Like so that's like the long term goal for it. As far as like game plan.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I like to kind of like compare jiu-jitsu to like a language. Because you like learn like different like for example you learn your ABCs and you learn like primary words like the colors, like different things like that. And which is like white belt and blue belt. And then purple belt, like how to put sentences together. And then you paragraphs. And then after that, brown belts, you know your punctuations.
Yeah. That's true.
That's when you know your punctuations, where to put what and where.
Yeah.
And then black belt, you just elaborate. And then you like, and then as you get better at that, it's like if you're better certain language, it's like it's physical argument instead of like verbal argument. So you get an argument with somebody that's a mathematician, you start talking to them and arguing about certain theorem. It's like, dude, I already know this shit, man. What are you telling me about this? It's kind of like you go into their worlds. But if you would like to have like different subjects in that language of jiu-jitsu, for example, you have the leg locks, you have the chokes, you have bottom, top, and you have different school of thoughts like K-guard. You have that 10th planet in which like booty chokes or death orchard and all those different, you're able to like learn all those schools and like you get better, you used to get better that way. And that's nice whenever you like be able to put it together. Speaking of, one of my Christmas gift, look what I got. Our favorite book.
Fluid BJJ. Is that Silver Fox? Yeah, that is.
It's growing the middle-aged guy to getting the missions.
Nice.
That's what my gift my wife got me for Christmas. See, that's what my stocking stuffer.
Nice. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Every year I get a book for my stocking.
Mhm.
Last year was Joy Diaz tremendous.
Okay.
His autobiography.
Oh, that's cool. I bet that was good.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Those stories in
Yeah.
that. What lessons from personal, professional, or training experience do you have this year?
What lessons? Man. I mean, it's kind of an old one, but like, I don't know, just like constantly trying to learn, I guess. Because I feel like that's jujitsu and because going to a new gym and like in work, I went to like a programming training thing. I went overseas to, well, be part of negotiations for a new line, which was totally new to me. I wasn't not a huge part of it, but it was interesting to sit in and learn about it. Uh, I don't know.
You
I
get to see
just,
the moving parts for that, like other aspect of the business.
exactly. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I know it's kind of like it's an old one, but just, I guess really this year's just been about just keeping my mind open and being ready to learn new things as they come up. Because I mean, I've had a lot of chances this year to learn new things, and it's been really helpful.
Okay. Yeah, this year, like for me, like lessons learned from personal. My father-in-law, he had a widowmaker in February 2024, I think 28, and then my stepfather, like not even 2 weeks from there, he had to get a triple bypass. So like they had like it's like
Oh
a
my gosh!
life-changing experience.
Yeah,
Like I'm talking about like my father-in-law now he has 2 birthdays
yeah.
because of
Wow.
it. Because he was like he never had health issues, no cholesterol issues, no high blood pressure, no elevated heart rate, anything like that. He was outside, he was chopping wood, and then he said his chest started tightening up, and then like call 911, and then like whenever they did um they like check his heart rate, like the EMS, they said that he had peaks and valleys. They call it that. They call next
Sure.
thing, just the next word thing was flatline. His heart was like so bad, he blocked up. Boys,
Hmm.
hereditary because his father passed away when he was like 54, something like that.
Wow.
He had a heart attack, fell into a lake, and he drowned because he was fishing.
Gee.
Yeah, but like he had like seen that, and also my dad, he had to get a triple bypass. He had like get open heart surgery, in life changes in which you take like consideration like how like things that you do nowadays is like actually in the long term you like might hurt you, and the choices that you make every day like they like might not seem like a lot, but in the long term you can like health wise being able because you want to live long, you want to be your loved ones around them. And then another thing was our teammate Jerry, man, he was something like just like another life changing experience in which he was playing with his um wife's friends, I guess, like in the baseball game. He snapped his neck, is paralyzed from the chest down, and like
Hmm.
just like happened just like that. He used to come to the gym. He used to come like in the morning class. You know, you see him in the gym, the local uh strength conditioning gym. See him in there in the
Hmm.
morning, and now he's like in a wheelchair, in a more or less wheelchair now, and just like something like that, just freak accident, just can change your life. And
Right.
that's one thing, like, as far as perspective gives you in life, those uh, like being like different choices that you make, and just like just take consideration, like everything, enjoy things, and just like different perspective. That's what it's like
Hmm.
as far as personal, like as far as like going to the gym and like I wear a monitor all the time because of I want to see like how I'm getting cardio now, my cardio wise, and trying to get better health wise as well. I don't know if you heard like the Red Queen from Alice in the Wonderland. She says that there's a quote that she says, "In this place, in order to remain in the same place, you have to run as fast as you can. Just
Hmm.
remain in the same place,
Yeah.
no matter how well established you are." Same thing in life. You want to like stay young, you have to work your ass off.
Hmm.
You work hard so you're able to just remain in the same place. because everything is just downhill.
Right.
Health-wise,
Hmm.
you stay stagnant. You have patients that are used to deliver oxygen. It's like, man, it's rough.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe that. Um, yeah, it does seem like, and like these days with technology advancing like it is, you kind of have to you have to keep up with the times or you fall behind on that as well.
Yeah. Speaking of technology, I was thinking about doing starting well, I still do my workouts and things like that, but there's like a reset that do just doing different like habits, building new habits. Have you heard like Joko? He has a app in which like they call DEF reset.
Hmm.
Discipline equals freedom. Reset. He has an app in which like they do like different parameters like waking up early, make
Hmm.
sure you drink enough water throughout the day. Make sure you have a task list, the things you have to do. Read a book or write. I read 20 minutes. Then you'll be surprised how much you'll be able to learn during those 20 minutes. Like, that's all you have to do is 20 minutes reading, working. Yeah, as I said, and also clean food. How much energy you have by eating
Yeah.
good food.
Yeah. That one I believe. That's hard. That is a hard one. But
Yeah,
I do believe that you would feel better after that.
yeah. It is simple, but it's also hard at the same time, which is like
Yeah.
a counterintuitive the way you say the way you say it is
Hmm.
simple, but it's hard at the same time. Because you
Hmm.
know what you have to do. And also, like crappy food is a lot cheaper.
That's kind of how I feel. Is like crappy food is a lot cheaper, and to me, honestly, the bigger thing is it's faster to prepare.
And also lasts longer. Have you had
Hmm.
produce in your
Hmm.
fridge? How long does it last?
Like
Compared to
3 days,
shitty food,
it feels like. Yeah, yeah,
food you can just reheat it.
it's crazy. Yeah,
Fuck, man. So it's hard like to like justify how the like short term adjustment will have long term rewards.
right, right.
Have you ever done a carnivore diet? But it's like not really carnivore diet, but like cutting all the carbs.
Okay.
And then like I felt like at the beginning it was like the first week or two, you get these headaches, like really, really bad headaches.
Really?
They call it the carb flu, in which you're like having withdrawals from not having carbs.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like what the hell? Don't like I was done. It was coffee. I put anything in my coffee. If anything, I put like coconut oil. And then yeah, have you heard like MCT oil, medium chain triglyceride? I think that's what it's called. In which like it helps you digest the caffeine for longer when it hits your liver instead of just having
Really?
like just a caffeine rush. And
Hmm.
also, it doesn't keep you don't get as hungry.
So I've heard the caffeine helps, or like black coffee will help, and I definitely have experienced that. But this coconut oil does that as well,
Yeah,
or
because
helps it
yeah,
prolong the
because
effect.
yeah, because it takes longer because fatty because it's in
Hmm.
your liver. It takes longer for it to process caffeine. Instead of having a big shatter of caffeine, it takes longer for it to digest.
Interesting. Huh.
I noticed that whenever I did that.
Hmm.
Also, like green tea, that's another thing that helps. Like drinking like the regular bag of tea, that helped too because also I have antioxidants too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like whenever I did that, I was eating shit. And like it was like really like good food as far as like carnivore wise. I was eating shitty food. Like for example, I would go to Bojangles and order a biscuit with cheese. Well, I didn't
Yeah.
eat the biscuit, just eat the sausage
Yeah.
in the cheese. I would get like a 2-piece snack of like just like two like chicken thighs or chicken legs. Just eat that and like in them like I did it for a month, like the month of um February.
Hmm.
Yeah, I lost 20 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, just eating shitty food. And I had like I also had a because at the beginning because of the carbs, you get like the like cravings. But
Yeah.
after like a week or two, you don't
Hmm.
get those cravings anymore. Like for example, pasta, you feel like shit after you eat.
Yeah.
But like, when I was eating that, like for some fried chicken, I would just take the breading off. I use the chicken itself. I wasn't really having those like withdrawal or
Hmm.
like that or foggy brain. I was
Yeah.
doing so. Then after that, once I got used to it, I was fasting. I was doing like intermittent fasting. So I only ate from like
Hmm.
10 to 7 p.m. But then once I was 7 p.m., I wasn't like like because you can eat as much as you want to, but you were really starving because I wasn't even eating that much.
Okay. Yeah. Hmm. That's interesting. I mean, I kind of uh do that anyway. Um,
Because your
just because
schedule.
yeah, just my schedule. I get up, I don't eat breakfast. I usually have a cup of coffee, and that's usually about all I have until around noon. About every work day at least. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I haven't really studied it, so I don't know that I'm
Mhm.
doing it a healthy way, but
Yes. Something I do also like over the last, I think 3 years I've done it is that I don't eat breakfast until I work out, after I work out.
Mhm.
So for example, I get up at 6 in the morning and I'm not doing my workout until like I don't go work out like till like about 8. So I get home is like 9. I don't like eat breakfast until after I work out.
Yeah.
So like I'm fasting
Okay.
workout. The only thing I have
Hmm.
like a cup of coffee, of course,
Right.
and then after I used to go work out.
And that you got the energy you need and everything. So
Yeah, because I don't feel like heavy either. Like when
right.
working out,
Right.
and I
Yeah.
got
No,
used to it.
I don't like working out or eating right before I work out or anything like
Yeah.
that. But
One time I fucked up. I was in college. We were doing a blood drive at school. I decided to donate blood, and we had a lift later on that day. I was
oh,
struggling.
gee,
I was struggling. I was about to
I
pass
bet.
out. Lesson learned.
Yeah,
Lesson learned.
your body needs blood.
Yeah. Like, coach, like, what's wrong with you, man? You okay? Like, dude, I donated blood today. Like, what? What are you thinking? I had a lift today. What you said, donate blood? And it's not just I donated blood. I did doubles. And
Whoa.
yeah, I was there for like an hour sitting there just donating blood, and he decided to get a lift. Like, dude, you're an idiot. There's no even to recover. You have to wait at least a day for that.
Yeah.
And the first time I donated blood was I was in high school, and I decided to go to State Fair the same day and got on a
Really?
ride to
Gee, your body is
dude.
not happy with you then.
Oh no, man! What's next? I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go scuba diving to get on an airplane, go high.
Yeah.
Saw my heart explode.
Yeah.
Like, dude, sometimes I make stupid decisions for like, but it was for a good cause, man. I'll try. I'll
Yeah.
try.
Right. Yeah.
I've
That's good.
donated blood. Well, man, yeah. But nowadays, I think they do a lot of instead of doing blood transfusion, they do iron infusion for some people because it's a shortage of blood. So they do iron infusion.
Hmm.
For example, my wife, whenever she had our daughter, she had to have her hemoglobin was low,
Yeah.
and like instead of having like giving a blood transfusion, they give it iron infusion.
Interesting.
So it's different.
I wonder. Yeah. Huh. That's interesting.
It looked like soy sauce.
Really?
The iron infusion, yeah, the iron infusion looks like soy sauce.
Hmm. I wonder where they get that from. Look, what is it?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I remember when I was little, they used to give us this medicine. It was better as hell. Or little, it's like instead of having like pills for iron, it was
Mhm.
like liquid. And, oh man, it
Yeah.
tastes Jesus. It tastes like rose water. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably was.
Yeah, like dude, I'm already getting iron that way. These shitty pipes over here. Like I can taste the lead in my
I have
water.
no shortage.
No. The heaviest iron that you can have is this stuff
Yeah.
I'm taking right now. No, no man. Yeah, Jesus man.
Hmm.
Like for like health and fitness, like for these New Year's, like for fitness goals, like how do you like how do you like say your goals and like how do you tabulate it like those goals as far as like throughout the year?
I'll be honest. I'm pretty bad at setting a lot of goals.
Okay.
I also don't typically wait for like a specific time. Just because, like, as a kid, I remember, like, I would try to set, like, New Year's resolutions, and I would not stick with them at all. So I got to the point where, like, if I have an idea that I want to start doing, I try to start start doing it now because I'm less likely to hesitate or second guess myself out of doing it. I guess a goal that I have not started yet that I would like to is I'd like to start running. That's actually something that, like, I did the turkey trot, and then I did one running of the balls in Greensboro, and like the turkey trot was brutal. I destroyed myself on that one. I
How
hadn't
long
run
was
in a
that?
long time. That was only like, it was a 5K. I mean, it was like 3.2 miles, something like that. It was pretty hilly, but I wrecked myself on that one. I did, and my pace was terrible.
Was it
So that,
like an echo, like go fast, go slow, fast, slow? Also,
well,
use that pace, like just dipping.
it was a pretty massive dip at the end. I did pretty good for the first 2 miles, and then after that, oof, I thought I was gonna shit myself, to be honest. I was like, I'm not doing this on a 5K.
First day in the morning.
Yeah, nah, not about that. With my girlfriend's family right there, no, not happening.
They're
Yeah, yeah. So my girlfriend's mom really
Mhm.
likes to run, and that's kind of her thing. So like, if she has one that she wants to do, she'll pay for my fee, or well, it's not just me; it's the rest of her family as well to go run. So it's like, sure, I'll do that. But then I ran the running of the balls, which is actually 3.5 miles, which is a little bit more, and I felt way better. So
when was that one?
it was early December, like 2 or 3 weeks after. But between doing that, and I did a workout with my coach and some of the guys that are going to Worlds. He did a thing where he made us run and do a bunch of workouts and stuff, and I got brutalized by that.
Yeah.
By the time I got to carry the balls, or running of the balls, sorry, um, I felt way better for that run, like so much better, and my time was better. And
What time were those races? Oh, both of them in the early in the morning.
so turkey trot was at 9 in the morning, I think, so fairly early, and then the running of the balls was at 8 or 9 in the evening. It was pretty late.
Yes, do you think that has something to do with it?
It might actually. Yeah,
Because your
it's
joints,
possible.
I know, like as like limber in the morning, they have like
Mm,
getting used. So like whenever you like start like getting on them,
true.
though,
That's possible. I don't think. I feel like that wouldn't have made that big of a difference because it was like huge difference.
Mhm.
Um,
How many time
but
difference?
let's see. I think I ran 31 or a 32 for the turkey trot. I think it was a 32, and um, the what was the other one? They didn't actually time that one. That was an untimed race, unfortunately. But I
Mhm.
think it was around like 30 minutes, and
Mhm.
it's a little bit longer. So I cut off like 2 minutes, and it was a longer race. So I felt decent about that, and I didn't feel terrible afterwards.
Do
But I
you
would
use
say, what's that?
do you use like a wearable anything like that for like see how you are training as far as like for running?
You something wearable? Nah, I haven't tried that.
Okay.
Uh, I would kind of like to, but nah, I haven't invested in anything yet.
Okay.
But yeah, that's kind of something that I'd like to start doing this year is running at least running once a week. I think that would be a huge difference
Mhm.
because I haven't run in forever. It's been a very long time. So I think a probably I don't know. I just think I'd see a massive improvement if I made a point of running at least about a 5K a week. I think would be huge.
I got into like liking like running for a minute. This guy, his name is Brian McKenzie. I had read his book. You have to read that book. He trained a lot of like ultra marathon people,
Hmm.
and he has a program in which like teach how to like run. This is the book that I read. Like it's like I have it on Kindle. It's called Unbreakable Runner, which he has you doing drills, and he has like a pace. So he uses a metronome for you pace,
Hmm.
distance, and then like he like progress. So he has like let me look at it here. because he has like an introduction program in which he does 6 weeks, and then he has a 5K training, a half marathon, a marathon, the ultra marathon. He has like different programs in which you do like running. I think it's 2 or 3 days a week. But instead of having like just one long distance, he actually doing shuttle runs and doing like drills. And then after that, you have like a period in which you do like 2-minute running. And then after that, you don't have to do it barefoot. You can do it like with have you seen those zero drop shoes? Like
Is that the
five
ones
drop?
with the toes, or?
Yeah, some of them are with toes, but they have like regular ones. They just have like zero drop, like they're kind of like Sperry's. They're like just a rubber bottom,
Okay.
just like beach shoes to go to the beach.
Yep.
When Hawaii, you wear them a lot because freaking rocks. You're like,
Yeah.
you flat on your feet. With them, those zero drop shoes, you can wear those. So it's like a sprinting bar at the end. The way you be able to like your hamstring goes. It has 10. One example is 10 rounds of you go 100 meters, walk back, and then just run as fast as you can. You can either do it on grass, barefoot, on sand, barefoot, or you can just do it with zero drop shoes. So you can get used to being running with that. Like, because also you want to. One thing that we do in jiu-jitsu, we don't strengthen the bottom of our feet a lot. In which we are barefoot all the time, and that's all that will be.
Yeah.
It's be surprised how weak our feet are. But he allows us to. He talks about that. Brian McKenzie, he's the author of that book. He has to have like a CrossFit gym, which is like prioritized on running, and also he also has exercise in there, not just running exercises, but also like other exercises for us, like squats, deadlifts, so you can strengthen your body for running, not just like just your hamstrings or just like your ankles, stuff like that. There's different exercises in which help you get better, but strength for running, so you can prevent injuries at the same time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it like ties in the full body to it. I mean, that makes sense. Your full body's got to be involved. So
yeah, have balance, because you have a weak torso or running, you pull your back because you're pulling when you ride too much. He just running like that, and then he breaks it down really good in that book. That first one I read was another one. It was like power, speed, endurance, which for like triathlon training. So he like breaks down the running part. He breaks down the RPMs on the bicycle, how you get better. And the reason I started reading that was because I want to get better at swimming. Because I know how to swim, but I want to be more efficient at swimming, like before time. That's the reason why I started doing it. It also has like a strength conditioning part that I read it. Then he came up with another one, Unbreakable Runner, in which like I wanted to get better at running. Another guy I would say is Kelly Soret. He also has a running book, The Ready to Run, in which he has in there mobility exercises for prevent injuries while doing like a training program for running. Also like breaks down also like the different parts of the body, like your ears for balance, the spring, like he breaks down like your like physiological, how your body's made up for running, like the arch of your feet that are the spring for your, so you have collapse, like people that have duck feet or have like a valgus knee, if they have like the Achilles in which like are about to just rupture because they have like they slanted instead of having like a straight down Achilles. He just breaks down in the book as well. Another thing, a tool that helped me during that time, I lost like 20 pounds, was this I don't know if you heard that auto trainer from the auto trainer. It's like a mouthpiece that you wear in your mouth.
Yes. Yep.
That right there is a game changer, because I wear it whenever I was like running, and whenever I wasn't running, I was like resting. You help me. Well, that's not it. They're right here. So on one side, it has this. I have this old school one right here.
Yep.
One side, it has like a tab that you can change. It has different gauge sizes, and then on the other side has like a or outlet for the air, so it doesn't have any. It doesn't retain any CO2. Because look at the size of this hole right here on this side compared to this. It's just a pinhole. In which you have like so some sizes are just for stationary where you're not working out, in which you just do breathing exercise. It's kind of like an inspirator spirometer that they use in the hospital for people that have been laying down for too long. So you can strengthen their lungs. That's what it's based off. But you can also use it for training if you do like different gauges. So it strengthens your torso for breathing, pulling in, and then it also helps your tolerance of CO2 and just breathing out and then breathing in. It helps a lot in as far as like for cardiovascular.
Yep.
And like it's a game changer.
Because he's also trying to help breathe with the diaphragm as well, not breathe through the rib cage, right?
Also, the thing about he does, some of the exercise he does is the regular diaphragm breathing at the front, but also the back of you, like the back of your lungs. It has like, so when you go down, you breathe in with the muscle on your back, and then when you come up, you breathe out. So see, it's that part that's neglected of your lungs because remember your lungs expand out, but instead of just expanding at the front, you only working on that part. But for doing jiu-jitsu for so long, when I started doing that part, like breathing to the back of my back, dude, I was getting spasm on my back because you're always on your back and a lot of pulls that you do with your scapula and stuff like that. But when you start like breathing with the back of your muscles, like dude, it just opens up and then just like it feels like your back is just expanding all those muscles that have been like calcifying the back of your back. Yeah, only just pulling and stuff like that and being on your back. Like, so, like it makes it different because it helps you expand your lungs also on the back of your lungs, not just like just the front. Because if you're like filling up balloon just the front of it, we're actually supposed to expand out and in. If you're only using one part, you're only using the full capacity of your lungs, and also not strengthening your whole diaphragm. That's what helps you with this auto trainer. That it felt like it make a big difference. I'm using it now. Yeah, I'm using it now. I started using it back again. I'm on week 4. So for this one, I haven't started. I want to do the same thing as you. I want to also get better at running. But I'm not able to run because my knees are shit right now. So it's like instead of doing the running part, I go on the elliptical and just crank it up the resistance and just go in there. Keep it the same pace of the metronome. So you have the pace of the mile. Yeah. Or the pace of the distance that you want to go, and to make sure don't lose that pace and prevent that bouncing also. But then like as I get start losing weight, I'll be able to get on the treadmill and stuff like that. But like this right here, it helps for the cardio part because it gets your heart rate that high while you're like doing the part. For example, you're doing that running part, and in the rest period, you can just take it off, and you'll be surprised. You're like, oh, my heart rate just drops immediately, like nothing, because you're able to recover a lot faster because you're able to breathe normal. Yeah. But once you put that thing back in there, it makes it more difficult. You start sweating like hell because like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to make it. But also it helps you for jiu-jitsu too. When you get in the back position, somebody's mothering you, and you're like, dude, like, I mean, you got to get out of this position. And another thing you have to like, once you get out of the back position, you're like, oh, I'm fine. Yes. So it kind of like trains your brain to do like, back Walmart sells them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used to have it only his website, but Walmart sells them on the. I don't know if the Walmart store, but I see the Walmart website. They have it for sale.
$60.
Yeah,
I might have to check that out.
Yeah, it's crazy how it changes.
Is that hard glass?
No, it's kind of like rubber.
Okay.
It's kind of like a matte piece. Like that's a material. What?
Just looking at one of the like hole sizes on one of those is like a needle.
Yeah.
Needle hole. I can imagine trying to breathe through that.
Yeah, but that one's usually for exercise, like breathing exercises, not so much for exercises with that in your mouth.
Yeah.
He has like he has different exercises. So for example, like for I think for 4 minutes, try to do like this many of them. So you like the front of your torso, you put that in your mouth, and when you exhaling, you go all the way down, try to put your head between your hand, and then try to breathe in, just come up, pull in, and then exhale. Like that's what it is. And then if you try to use the back of muscles, when you go down, try to breathe in. So that only you squeezing your torso, but the back of your muscle, they expand.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel that.
You feel it, right? Yeah, and you like those back there. You're like, oh shit. How we While we ignore 50% of your lungs.
Yeah, right.
You feel you feel that back there, and then when you breathe,
Yeah.
when you come up, breathe out.
Wow.
Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah.
You feel
I'm
those
gonna
muscles
yes.
back. They feel like
Gonna
stretching.
fatigue those real quick, huh?
Oh yeah, man. Especially with this thing, like dude, it's like trying to pull in air.
That's
With the
crazy, huh?
Yeah, but it's like a good like device that have like changed. Whenever like I want to like get like into training, for example, like for the total match, I don't know, it's gonna be 10 minutes. To, like get something like this to like get used to the cardio getting there. Um, but yeah, like those things, I want to start doing the. I told my wife I was thinking about doing a run for like as a fundraiser for my father-in-law and my dad, or like American Heart Association, because like just to proceed, like just like a lot of people did. I think this is one of the major like cause of death in the United States.
Hmm.
Heart attacks and strokes.
Yeah.
Because people are like silent killers. Like for example, I was talking to my dad yesterday, and he said that um his cousin, he had a double bypass surgery like within this month. His coworker's wife also had double bypass, and all people like, dude, like what is going on? There was so many people having heart issues. I don't know if you've seen I don't know if you watch soccer, but this soccer player, Christian Eriksen, is a professional player. In the middle of the game, he had a heart attack. He just collapsed. I had to get a defibrillator to bring him back to life in the Euro Cup 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like scary. Actually, it was
Yeah.
3 years ago. It was in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like somebody's high level soccer player that's used to
Right.
running 90 minutes.
Yeah.
They run 5 miles every game, and then just all of a sudden just collapse. They have a heart attack.
Hmm.
I didn't know about it. Another guy, some other players, they have to like get their careers cut short because of heart conditions that they know they had before.
It's interesting. I wonder how much of that's related to nutrition, because there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of study related to, um, like conditioning and working out and stuff like that. But I feel like nutrition gets looked over a lot.
Also, another thing that also that gets overlooked, I feel like rest gets overlooked.
That's true. That's
No,
also
all this
yeah.
sleep.
That's very true.
Because it doesn't matter how much ice bath you take, if you're not getting your full hours, like 8-10 hours of sleep a night, you're not really getting full rested. You're
Right.
like central nervous system is just freaking frying.
Yeah. No, it definitely. That's the thing. Like, so a year or two back, um, Mike and we were lifting 3 times a week. So I'd get up at 4:50 in the morning, go lift. Pretty much immediately after that, take a shower, whatever, get ready for work, go to work, then train jiu-jitsu, then come home. And I was getting home at like 9 or 9:30 and like cooking dinner or whatever. Then going to bed at like 10:30 or whatever. And I was just dead at the end of the week.
Yeah.
And 100% I was not learning as fast in jiu-jitsu as I should have been at the time, because I was too tired.
Yeah.
I
Your brain
guarantee
is
that.
overwhelmed too. Something I learned too is that, like you said, like I like to do like the schedule as well, like lift 3 days a week and like cardio, like some. So when it's like that, those 3 days, the lifting is more like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So for gym time for the jiu-jitsu, it's probably Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Since I'm not lifting Tuesday and Thursday, those will be like the heavy, like really hard training
Okay.
because you don't have to worry about that. And then like drill day will be probably the Wednesday, and then the Friday is not really a max day. It's just like a kind of like a supplemental lift day. In which if you want to like peak, you want to peak on a Monday, unless whenever you are for competition, you want to peak at the end of the week, so you can get your body used to just getting better. Let's say, for example, just getting progressively getting better at the end of the week, because usually tournaments are usually on Saturdays.
Right. Yep. What do you mean by, so how would you do that? How would you peak on a later in the week? What do you mean by that?
So the closer you are to the to the workout, like for the tournament. So if you have like the heavy days, it's usually Monday. You kind of flip them, and you have like you move around your schedule. Probably have to change it as the tournament gets closer. So usually comp days, usually Tuesdays, go really hard. That day is, you can still go hard, but probably it's gonna be like fast drilling, fast drilling, fast drilling. Try to get those moves as fast as you can, because you can in jiu-jitsu, that's a good thing. You can push hard without having like to like hurt yourself or being like too crazy. But then like that Thursday is gonna be really hard. That Friday, you might lift like a little bit longer or heavier. The strength part is gonna be a little bit heavier. But then as for example, I want to say pull back 2 weeks or like the week off, I'm not lifting anything.
Right.
And
Yeah.
everything's just gonna be heavy, just heavy hitting. At the beginning of the week, that week off. That way, by the end of the week, I'll be taper off, and then be able like to give me time to recover for that
Yeah.
Saturday. But like, I like I want to say the month off. I'm probably better off the month off. You try to get like progressively just so Monday you lifting, which your like your strength is not gonna be as heavy. I usually like to do that Monday like lifting heavy because you usually have that weekend to recover. Saturday and Sunday you can recover, and whatever shit you ate on Sunday, you can just burn it off that
Right.
Monday because you go heavy.
Yeah.
And also you pay the consequences for eating shitty food. That Monday, like,
Yeah.
feel like shit because I ate like shit. That's
Yeah.
like I like to burn a ball as the tournament. Usually, when you are close to tournament, you eat a lot healthier, so you necessarily have to punish yourself as much.
Right.
And just want to like get mentally just ready, just end of the week, boom, you want to peak. So like that month off, so you want to go heavier on the Friday. So go hard on that Tuesday practice, and also hard on Thursday. So that way on the Friday, you go to lift heavy. Then like as the week off, no, the week before tournament, go heavy with the Monday. The Tuesday, don't go as far. Even this competition, you still be able to like go, but you have to like go like resistance. The Wednesday, of course, regular drilling, supplemental, because the middle of the week is gonna be hell regardless whether you're in the beginning or the end. It's gonna be like getting over the hump, literally. And then the Thursday, you have to go hard. And then I like the Saturday before, I like to get in the mat. So you will like get used to getting in the mat that Saturday. Then you like just whatever it is, just roll with somebody.
Yeah.
So you can get used to, because most of the time we train at nighttime for jiu-jitsu. But you get used to training like that Saturday before or kind of like that.
Yep.
Especially now, if you have morning classes that you can go to, for example, I had like 6 a.m. class that you can go to on that Tuesday and Thursday, even better. So you can get used to peaking in the mornings to go there.
Yep.
Or if it's like an afternoon tournament, for example, like a 5 to win, those night training is gonna be like clutch. In which I think that's why the Russians are better performing in the UFC, because they go to Abu Dhabi, so they're training all the time, same time zone.
Yeah.
I noticed most of the matches are there.
Most
Abu Dhabi, Makachev,
Yeah.
Hamza Shemaev.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
There's less you have to acclimate because your what's it, your circadian rhythm. You're used to like this time of the day. You're doing this, that. I heard like for cardio, it's better to do in the morning, and like for lifting, it's better like in the afternoon time.
Really?
Yeah, because you like center of nervous system, you're like better, more a little bit more coordinated like in the afternoon time, especially lifting things like that. But for running, it doesn't take much coordination. Just
Right. Yeah. One foot in front of the other.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's simple. But but I like to lift early.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do like when you lift in the morning, I tend to feel better for the rest of the day. I do really like that aspect. Yeah, I might have to try something along the lines that you're saying is choose the training days accordingly. And because that, I would like to get back into lifting, but that's one thing that I'm hesitant about is that I'm just so tired at the end of the week. But yeah, I've been wondering how to adjust my schedule to really fit that in.
Yeah. And having a little one has helped me a lot too on that aspect because I don't have as much time. Before I used to just live in the morning and then you go class at nighttime and I should be fine. Like, but now having a little one, I have to like prioritize. I have to train this time just once a day.
Yeah.
I have to choose between lifting or going to class at nighttime. But like Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, those are the lift days. I usually go in the morning. If you do that early morning on Monday lift, by the time Tuesday night class, you should be already recovered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't have to worry about for example, doing lunges and your hamstrings are shit, or
Yeah.
your guard's gonna be shit because you do heavy lifting or something like that. You'll be able like to recover that.
Mm.
Do you do sauna after
I like
lifting?
to, yeah. I like to.
How long do you do?
I usually aim for at least 20 minutes.
Okay. Do you have like a steam room in the sauna?
Now, the steam room, well, at the place I go to, they have a steam room, but it's not currently working.
Okay. Down where there, I like to do that first, like 5 minutes in there, and then
Yeah.
the rest of the time in the sauna.
But it makes the sauna feel easy.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you feel just your blood just going, especially after you get a lift, and your blood going
Yep.
for like breaking down those muscles afterwards.
Mhm.
It helps you stretch too.
Yeah, that I believe. Yeah. Yep. Uh, yeah, I feel like it's got to help for like lactic acid buildup and um,
It helps you also like extra reps. It feels like
Mhm.
because the muscles still like pumping from the lift that you did, and you
Mhm.
go in there and you just like also helps you counterintuitively cool down your workout, even you're heating yourself up.
Yeah. Yeah. That is kind of the thing. I feel like it keeps things flowing even though you're not like carrying
Putting
anything
not
anymore.
as much resistance.
Hmm.
It's not heavy
Yep.
resistance, but you still be able to like get those like blood flow into those muscles.
Right. Yep.
In which I think Dr. Rhonda Patrick, she talks about that sauna sessions during injury time usually helps prevent muscle
Hmm.
dystrophy
Hmm.
because you will like
Really?
because you're able to get your heart rate up without having to put too much toll. So that's why you have a knee injury and you go into the sauna and you're able to like at least like get a little bit range of motion on that knee. So you're
Mhm.
like almost pumping, but without having weight on it. And then your heart rate's pumping and then the blood's going
Mhm.
at the same time
That's interesting.
to prevent muscle dystrophy because the heat shock, what they call heat shock proteins. It
Hmm.
helps with that. And she talks about certain studies they did. So it's like 80 degrees sauna for 20 minutes, then 30-minute cool down, and do 20 minutes again of of the sauna session. In which I think the study they did, the way she was telomeres, it was like double in size your telomeres if you have 5 sessions a week. You do it that way. And then they had another study. I can't remember the other part. It which talks about 8 minute sessions 5 times a week in 180 degrees or something like that. And like you like either like 5 times full, like
Yeah.
positive results from sauna sessions.
Really?
Yeah, I had to send you the link of that study that she talks about that.
That's a super hot sauna though. I can't imagine that's
Dude,
normal.
you keep cooking there
Yeah. Wow.
for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I freak this guy Lair Hamilton, he's a freaking beast. Him, his wife, Gabby Reese.
Mhm.
Have you heard of TRX?
TRS, I think so.
The training that they do like the bands that you pull yourself and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're the ones that invented that.
Okay.
Well, Lair Hamilton, I don't know how old he is. Well, he's like to this day, he's like freaking jacked. He's a big wave surfer. He has a rough life.
Okay.
He lives in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Feel bad for
Sounds
that guy.
terrible. Yeah. Who would want to live there?
Yeah, they said that their kids are X-Men. This is him right here.
Okay, yeah.
He does like elliptical in the freaking sauna.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
fuck that guy.
Making
And
me feel bad.
yeah, I know, right? He like freaking jacked to this day. He like because it helps him like he talks about getting like holding his breath on the water because if you get thrown in the water, you have to be able to hold your breath for a long period of time before you can come up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This same when he's younger. He's more jacked now than he was younger.
Yeah. Dang.
I mean, you surfing those big ass waves, you have to have some kind of strength to be able to like
I'm
just swim.
sure. Yeah.
Yes, him and his
Hmm.
wife. Gabby Reese. I think she
Yep.
played volleyball for the Olympic team.
Played volleyball?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said the kids are like X-Men. Having them as a dad
Yeah,
and
for
mom,
real.
then them on the water. How long they can hold their breath.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
How old is he? He's 60? Yeah, he's 60 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
They make it look like shit, man. Meanwhile, over here, we can't even fucking run. Okay.
Yeah. Dang.
Damn it. I gotta get my shit together, man. No. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, like, some of those trainings are like in the sauna. It also is a game changer as well.
Mm-hmm.
When you like tired from a session and you just go in there, it's like, dude, like, it's only 2 minutes left. And you just like trying to keep your composure in there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Honestly, yeah, the last few minutes can go pretty slow.
yeah. It's like, you know how you can slow down time doing planks in the sauna?
Yeah.
Time slows down really fast. And sometimes I'm just like, whenever I'm like, dude, I'm gonna just stand up. So in case I do pass out, I just fall forward and I'm out of the sauna. It works. It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang.
Like, dude, because that was like, so especially after the steam sauna. Also, the
Yeah.
steam sauna helps with, you have sinus issues,
Do I have sinus issues?
like, like congestions at this time of year.
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes.
Steam room helps a lot for that.
Yeah. That I believe. Yeah. No.
You like eucalyptus oil, and like that. It's a game changer.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Eucalyptus. Okay. Huh.
Because that's what they use for cleaning up. They're supposed to use that for cleaning up the steam rooms.
Okay. No, I mean, yeah. You get that. You can hear the blood pumping in your ears, and it's like, okay,
Oh yeah,
how much longer?
dude. What I think it was last week. Yeah, last week. I almost kicked this guy, man. I was sweating my ass off, and this guy was in there with his clothes. I usually go in there use my underwear, and this guy was there with his
Yeah.
clothes on. And he had a drink. We just you can hear the ice. Like fuck you, man. What the fuck are you doing? Sure, I'll
know,
get hot while
that's
drinking
cheating.
ice. How the fuck you supposed to get hot? You have fucking ice in your cup. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
You wanna
No,
pour on top of your head too? He was watching a movie on his phone too. I was like, ah, fuck.
he's just trying to get away from his family at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, where are you hiding from, man? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, like I was like kicking him, like, dude, what the, you have ice in here?
Yeah, that's yeah. There's no point there. But
Yeah, the guys that go scuba diving with floaties on. How you supposed to get underwater? You have floaties on. You gotta risk it a little bit, man.
yeah, for real.
I was looking like taking some notes as far as like strategies for staying consistent, motivated throughout the year. Sort of like breaking goals into milestone. Focus like short term. She will like do larger goals. So I mean, like you don't feel as overwhelmed. Like we were talking about like creating routines. I
Yeah.
established the habits of setting like daily and weekly schedule. They incorporate this goal into your system routine to make them like a second nature to get used to it. I don't know if I've heard that I said, in order for you to create a habit, it takes 90 days. So you have to like get those 90 days, you should like get better. It doesn't feel as overwhelming. Stay organized. I use tools, apps, or calendars to track progress. So I was gonna tell you about like that Joko, like the DEF reset. He has a app in which like he has like different things. It makes it like a game in which is like different tasks. Like, did I wake up early? Did I eat what I was supposed to eat? Did I read? Like all those things. Like make it like a game, so you like can check them out as you go throughout the day. So he can give you like a tracking progress for those. Regularly review your goals. Adjust needed. Stay on track. Find your why. Identify the deeper reason for your goals to keep you motivated. And remind yourself of the purpose during the moments of down fatigue. For example, if you like doing a certain thing in which it takes away, for example, powerlifters, they do like to lift heavy shit, like just like to get stronger. Or if your cardiovascular system is just shit because you just want to just eat as much as possible and more like the more weight, the more I heard like as for every pound or weight, your blood has to travel another mile in your body. So you can just imagine like how many, if you like so much overweight, that much more muscle. How hard to like another thing that you have to like calculate your VO2 max, how much your oxygen goes to your muscles. It's like if that's like going down, if you want to lift weights heavy as shit, well, it's not for being healthy. So what it's like the opposite of what you want to do. You want to do something to get you healthy, but you're just doing it for the fuck of it. It's like counterintuitive. Like that's what I was thinking about. Remember this aspect, like you made yourself of the purpose. The purpose is usually to do this. Like you want to get better. The reason you want to lift weights is so you can get better at your grip with your jiu-jitsu. Or you want to get like your reason you run it because you want your cardio to get better when you're rolling. You don't want to like her Tim Kennedy whenever he was a UFC fighter. He wanted to do like I remember I don't know if you remember me explaining that using straps for lifting heavy deadlifts because he felt like he can lift heavier with his back that he was doing it just barehanded. Well, if you want to lift heavy with your bare hands, because of the grip that you can do barehanded when you want to get somebody. But if you use a strap just to like get stronger back, it's like counterintuitive. Because you want like pulling yourself, you want to get stronger grip. If your grip's not strong for you to do certain thing, what are you doing? You can do just heavy squats and all that stuff for that, so you can supplement your back muscles, which you'll be using. Very seldom you'll be able to pick somebody up from their guard by doing deadlift like that.
Yeah.
It's not really like a sport. What they call it? A sport related movement.
Yeah.
You just always remember the purpose why you're doing something. And another thing was to surround yourself with support. Like that's like a big thing. They share your goals with friends, family, teammates, and they encourage you. Like it's good to have a good vibe. Having a community or group, it helps you stay like accountable at the same time. Usually like a group of people that are doing the same thing. Like for example, you were talking about like your girlfriend's mother, like she likes running. If like it helps you stay accountable as far as the running part. Because you do different events with her and them.
No, that's true. Yeah, I mean that was one nice thing about having like Mike close by in the mornings because we both wake up and we both go. And it's if you don't wake up and you don't go and you leave them hanging at the gym, that's no go. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Thanks,
it's even more.
Judas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let me by myself. I almost die on the bench press. Bench press is the almost waiting for you to spot me. But like that helps. Like I think like embrace flexibility. I recognize that setbacks are part of the process. And that you go to strategies and when circumstances changes, you have a goal, but also like things will come up and you have to be able to be adaptable. Just like you were talking about earlier, in which we go for a certain move and be able to put things together and be able like to adapt them. You'd be surprised how much better you get. in your jiu-jitsu game, they're getting better, holding somebody in a certain position, just for just for the fuck of it. Track progress and reflect. Regular assess how far you've come and what's left to achieve. Like you're talking about, we talked about a previous episode, just reflecting. Like, man, remember back in the day when you first started your journey in the jiu-jitsu, and now like you are here, like, man, you come a long way.
That's valid. Yeah. No, it is definitely very true. Yeah. Every now and then that kind of hits, you know. So you realize, like, oh wow. I mean, this used to be hard, and now I do it without even thinking.
Yeah, like it helps a lot. Like for those days, like whenever you feel like you're not making any progress, just remember that you like look somebody else to do something that the first time, like, man, I remember I was there. You just like reflect those, how far you come. Use journals, apps, document accomplishments, and challenges. I like to use that. Like I have a Fitbit in which I use for that like working out. And like they have like a certain percentage of your heart rate, like close to peak, like above 90%, 80%. So I like to see those like heart rate doing different things. For example, like lifting, while doing the cardio part, or when I'm wearing in jiu-jitsu, I wear a chest, because I can wear my Fitbit. I wear a chest strap to be like be able to like make sure that I'm able to get the same cardio that I get in the gym lifting, as well as like in jiu-jitsu, because so you'll be able to like also the movement that you'll be doing also helps you cardio at the same time.
That's interesting. So you try to match what you normally reach in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Kind of make it mimic so that you will like to get better. In the Fitbit, they have now I started using a cardio load, in which your percentage of, they used to have like points before, like as far as like for a certain, like is someone like between 120 and 140, that's someone you get a point, 140 and 160 2 points, like 160 and above you get like 3 points and stuff like that. But the more points that you will like to throughout the day, they want to like, now they will like to calculate the cardio load. For today, they have me like between 60 and 87. Like, so that if you like different days, they tell you what day you can push, and other days that you like probably should pull back, stuff like that. But that helps. Like as far as like apps, that's one of the way I like to tabulate or like quantify how I'm doing as far as cardio load, and like because the heart rate doesn't line. Like your cardio usually be able to tell where you are, and also has like a 90-day, 30 days, and a 7-week period. It will show you like the difference, like your heart rate, the resting heart rate, heart rate variability, your O2 nighttime, temperature, and like breathing rate. That's the 5 things that it usually measures when you're resting and also when you're awake. It's like those are things that helps me like track progress. As far, for example, if you're like certain months of competition, your resting heart rate is a lot lower than you're like during the off season. You can see in there in that track, in that graph, in which you want to get better. In which you want to get better, you cardio wise, when you get closer to competition. So like to track those without like, I feel good today in practice, like, but you were just kicking around. Like talking to somebody is different than actually getting better at what you going there for. Reward yourself, plan to reward, hitting like milestones, stay motivated. Assure rewards that align with your goal, like new gear, new fucking rash guard, new gear, stuff like that. Like, and also that's one thing I did one time. I signed up for a expert NAGA division. That if I won the belt, I was gonna buy myself these wrestling shoes, because my wife's like, no more wrestling shoes. I thought if I bring the belt home, I get to get this wrestling shoes. So when I won the belt, I was like, hell yeah, man. I got double gold in that tournament. Like, fuck yeah, I'm getting my shoes. Fuck this belt, man. I don't have to get them shoes. But
That's
if you
funny.
like, but you see something that you like, you like kind of push yourself, because that's your own reward. Because anybody can get a $2 gold medal for like a local tournament or something like that. But you reward yourself like little things at a time. Oh, I win this, I might gain me this.
Yeah.
Like it makes like a big difference because also you get to wear in practice too. Those
Right.
things.
Mhm. No, that's a good point. That'd be a beneficial goal.
Oh yeah, like oh shit.
Reward yourself.
Oh yeah, how many years I'm gonna have by the end of the year? I like stay inspired, listen to podcasts, watch videos, read books related to your goals, follow role models or mentors who inspire you to keep going. Like that's like really also because also the reps that we do physically, we can only do so many reps, but like whenever we're at the gym, we have to like listen to other people's point of view. Like you were saying, we learn from other people.
Yep.
And you got like to stay focused on whatever you want to get better at. That you listen to podcasts or watch like instructional videos or read books that are related to not so much about the sport that you're doing, but also like how they were able to overcome challenges helps a lot. In the last one that I was thinking, I like focus on discipline, not motivation. And motivation is like so much like minimal.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't last long.
Yeah, that I having like the discipline to consistently, and when motivation dips, I build habits that reinforce your commitment to your goal. I've seen a meme recently that said, your intensity will never make up for your consistency. Think about it. I never thought about that. Doesn't matter how much intense you can put in 1 day a week training, compared to the consistency you can do 5 days a week throughout the you go to learn and get more out of it.
I mean, yeah, that does make sense. I hadn't really thought about it that way, but yeah.
Yeah. So that reminds me of Weekend Warriors. Like people that train that like far as fuck, like go during the weekend, but like they decide to get hurt that way, going like really hard instead of like making it throughout the week.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's a valid point. Yeah, you're probably way more likely to get injured doing that.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
your body's not used to it. Like, what the fuck are we doing, man? No, we're just sitting on the couch. What the fuck are we doing? Your body's confused. Your knees go to shit. But that's some of the notes I made for like for strategies to stay consistent and motivated throughout the year.
Yeah, no, those are really good points. The reading is one thing I don't do very well at all, and I don't typically like follow too many people either. I think I definitely see the benefit in that, but I don't something I could pick up on for sure, learn from.
I used to like for commuting. I used to like listen to like podcasts or like people like different athletes. Okay, that this athlete was on this episode on this podcast. You listen to what they had to say, or like a college athlete, like they're like all American. I see how they like prepare and like how they like program different things, or like a coach that see that they're like really good coaches. And they're like trying like once a week or something like that, and trying to like break it down. I'm struggling on the reading part as well because I read email all day long. I read emails. So I usually keep a book in the living room. So whenever like I see like okay, I can like instead of being on the phone, digging around, scrolling, I can just take 20 minutes, just put the phone down, just read a couple of pages and set it down. Especially nighttime. That's when you like it helps a lot. It helps you like wind down and you like read and like do like it also have to be like 20 minutes. You just can just be 10 minutes and just go read in there. Just close it and just helps you like gives you something like to think about at nighttime when you go to sleep, and then you just have something you learn.
Yeah.
Helps a lot. Instead of having like how many pictures, how many memes can you read
Yeah.
during those 20 minutes?
Yeah.
They want to get like stuck in those like that thing, the algorithm. But like yeah, that helps a lot. Like because helps you get like have like a flexible brain at the same time.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good sport. What do you think?
Yeah. I think we covered quite a bit.
Yeah. So for our listeners, if you have any New Year's resolution, go ahead and let us know. And you can listen on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, or Heart Radio. And like Thank you again for listening, man. Till next
Thanks.
year.
Yeah, thanks for spending the year with us.
Yes, thank you very much. Till next
See you
time.
guys.